Hello, welcome to NFT Malam. It is week 29. Hello, my name is Kathy D'Ambrose, and I want to welcome my co-host, Ruler in Peace. Welcome, Ruler in Peace.
Hey, Coffee, how's it going?
Hey, today we're having a special NFT Malam. We are celebrating a year's recap post Lunar New Year because that's what we celebrate here at NFT Malam. We celebrate the Lunar New Year. And so we are beginning this new year fresh by recapping everything that we've done, that we've seen. But first, we are going to go to our NFT drop in NFT news of the week with Ruler in Peace.
All right, Coffee, this is what's in the news this week. We're going to talk about flops and security because both of these things are very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with Moonbird. Moonbird had $1 million. Can you hear me? $1 million token of tokens taken from their wallet because of a phishing incident where they clicked on something. They were on a website. It's like, you know how you teach about this is like being careful about what you click and be careful about is like what you give permission for your wallet to connect to. And unfortunately, is like he visited a site that looked like it was reputable, but it was a phishing site. And boom, just like that, $1 million gone. Is like, fortunately, a lot of their other assets were safe because they diversified their money, their wallets, their crypto, etc. But they still lost $1 million. $1 million. That's a lot of numbers. And so, got to be careful, everyone. When you are in Web 3.0, you're your banker, you're your security. You've got to use this thing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't click on anything. Get the knowledge. It's like, I can tell you that Miss Coffee has a course that she will step you through. It's like some security. You have to get the knowledge. The other piece of information that we're going to talk about is big brand flops. Is like Porsche or Porsche, depending on how you pronounce it. Is like, and so had an NFT drop and it flopped. And so basically it flopped. Is like that big luxury brand, from what I've read through, is like my research, didn't heed the advice and didn't understand the importance of community, the importance of giving first before expecting something. And I'm not saying, I can't speak for the motives or the intentions of Portia, but what I can say is if you don't have a community, if you don't build into the community, you can't just show up no matter who you are and just think that you're going to be a success. Their NFT drop was only 7,500, but at the time of them shutting it down, they were only at about 25% sales, and they decided to just shut down the entire sale, burn the rest, and those who did buy will, quote unquote, have an exclusive. But if you don't have community, it's like that exclusivity means nothing. And I just wish the big brands would heed the advice of organizations like us with MGEN, Metaverse Generation. And there are a lot of seasoned veterans out there who can give solid advice, like us and others. And I just wish that they would heed the advice, because when they flop, it almost makes other people be afraid to enter the market. And it's not that, it's that they need to enter the market appropriately. There's a right way and a smart way to do it. And as long as these big brands refuse to really embrace community, understand community, do the research up front, and that community part is crucial in the Web3 space, as you and I both know, they're going to continue to have flops. So anyway, that's the news for this week. Portia, good luck next time. If you need any help, give us a call. MGEN, okay? We'll take care of you.
Thank you, Ruler in Peace. All right, people, we are just going to go through a little bit of the history of NFT Malam. We started 29 weeks ago last summer as a platform, a place, a community for Web3 to meet in person in Singapore and online. We created a hybrid event of online, in person, and also online in the web and in different locations in Malaysia and also in Australia, dipping our toe there. And we created this online, in person event, online and offline event, and community to create something different post COVID as people needed more and more community. We've been able to be a launch pad for many NFT communities and artists and platforms around the world in these past 28 months. We've had an extremely diverse platform and plethora of amazing speakers from around the world, as far as Australia, China. Let me think of the countries. We've had Australia, China, New Zealand. We have had Germany, Berlin, Germany, origin of Iran, many countries around the world. And so next week we will be having um, a woman from Honduras who will be speaking in Spanish. So we will be having our first Spanish speaking speaker who will be presenting their platform, Decademy, in Espanol. And they are a Web3 platform, education platform, teaching Web3 for Spanish speakers. And they are around the world. So we are very excited to welcome them. And so we are excited to be a community in NFT Malam. We are a low key but high fun community where we engage with each other regarding our platforms and our projects. We speak to each other every day, and we have launched several education groups, sub communities within our larger community regarding Chat GPT, how to write your first ebook, how to monetize Chat GPT, whether it is to be your assistant writer, your virtual editor, your ebook editor, your idea person, right? Your virtual assistant, and or your teaching assistant, someone to flesh out that teaching plan that you have prepared for your school year. And so we're excited to engage. We are planning a year's worth of speakers, 1 to 3 speakers. So there is more than enough room. If you have a project you have launched, if you have a project yet to launch, and you like to share the hope and the future of your projects, we'd love to hear about your blockchain platforms. We love to hear about tech and innovation in different industries that blockchain is using. We take it all. We love health, science, math. We love industry, education, and manufacturing. We love it all. And so, please, this is an open invitation for all. You may find me at Coffee D'Ambrosi, D apostrophe AMBROSI, on LinkedIn, on Twitter. I am studiocoffee.nft. On Instagram, I am Studio Coffee, Studio KAFI. My DMs are always open, and on Telegram, where we live, where NFT Malam lives, I am Studio Coffee also. We would love to have you. And next, we are going to have Ruler in Peace back up discussing one of his latest projects. Welcome back, Ruler in Peace. I yield the mic.
Why, thank you, Miss. Why, thank you, Miss Coffee. And so there's a lot to recap, if you know what I mean. As I'm preparing, let me go ahead and just prepare that. We're not going to play this right now, but I have been involved in a lot over the last 12 months. It's amazing how much a life can change in 12 months. I first came into the NFT scene is like on in February of 2021, and was involved in various different groups before um, building a relationship with Metaverse Generation and and performing in different concerts in the metaverse through MGEN and in the metaverse as far as crypto voxels, which then became voxels. I ended the year as like with an NFT project called Reflections of You, in which it was 18 songs that were inspired by people that I've interacted with on some level, whether it be personally, professionally, etc. And after spending time with them, I spent some time just reflecting what I sensed, what I felt, and I composed a piece as like to honor them, to honor what I sensed, etc. And so that was my motivation, is like for a music project at the end of last year, at the beginning of this year. And I have on my calendar to release 3 more albums throughout the year. At the end of next quarter is like I'll release my next album. In addition to that, I have been building up my YouTube channel, which I'm kind of excited to share a little bit. I'm just going to give a little smidgen, just a little taste of what I've been fooling around with on YouTube. And I'm just going to press play, and I'll give about 30 seconds, and then we'll just stop and I'll continue. You'll be able to click my YouTube link down before. All my social media is Ruler in Peace, RULERINPEACE. YouTube at youtube.com/Ruler in Peace. There'll be a link. This song is called Rotating on Its Axis, and we're talking about the Earth still rotating on its axis. When people ask me how I'm doing, one of the things I tell them is that the Earth is still rotating on its axis, and we're vertical. That's the truth. So anyway, that's just a little snippet. It's like if you would like to find some more videos, it's like go ahead and check out my YouTube channel. Once again, the link is down below, and just click the link and there will be lots of immersive musical experiences, most that reduce anxiety and promote healing, some that are going to rev you up and rock you up a little bit and just keep you shaking and moving. And so all meant to inspire, uplift, empower, and encourage. So in addition to that, continuing to put out a new video every day. So that's right, 365 videos for the year of 2023. And so if you want new music, if you want new experiences and you want to relax, it's like just check up my YouTube channel, just press play and just let it play in your background. And I guarantee you that you will have a good time. Something else that's going on in my world at this particular moment is I have been connected with some influential TikTokers and have created a basically a data bank, a drive basically for them to be able to access some Ruler in Peace exclusives to use in their TikTok videos. So those will be coming out. And so you'll be hearing my music on TikTok a lot more as the year progresses. Additionally, with the rise and popularity of ChatGPT, is like I am hosting a group on Telegram. I will be hosting a group on Telegram regarding using music and how using ChatGPT and music can be a nice interface, and also just talk about some of the pros and the cons and the fears, but mostly provide instruction on how to best utilize ChatGPT is like as a musician. So that information will be found in my Telegram group. And if you find my link tree, which will also be provided, but if you don't find my link tree, if it's not on a link here, you can always find my link tree by going to any of my social medias. All my social medias are at Ruler in Peace, RULERINPEACE, all one word, whether it be Instagram, whether it be Twitter, even Facebook. And if you go to any of those, you'll find my link tree. And in my link tree, you can find access to not only my previous NFT projects, my most recent NFT project, but my YouTube and everything else, including my Telegram groups. The other thing is that coming soon is like coming this year. I won't say soon. I don't know the exact date, but I would say within the next quarter, there will be an ebook that I will be putting out in reference to my music, in reference to this journey, in reference to just the whole NFT space and how to be involved, how to get engaged, how to be able to promote your music. The ABCs, the 1, 2, 3s, the steps, if you want to accomplish the things that you see that we have done, that I am doing, is like you will be able to have access to my ebook that will give you a process, a step. Life is about processes. So to help create a process for you to be able to master this and get your own music online and create your own music NFTs and just everything that you need to do is like so that you can play a role and have a place in this Web3. Remember, we're at the beginning of the stages right now. We are literally still, with, roughly 2%, 3% adoption. And so we are at the beginning of the beginning of the storm, the beginning of the wave. So it's not too late to grab a hold, to catch on, to learn, to get the wisdom that you need. So, I think that for the most part, I just feel really blessed for the past 12 months. I've had a great community. I've continued to develop friendships here in the Web 3.0 space and see what stands the test of time. Because in all things, is like the judgment of success is not just an instant cash grab or instant gratification, but it's relationships, it's collaboration. It is collaborating with other people. It is seeing who is really serious about this space and is going to stand the test of time. I'm very much into collaborations and I am open for collaborations. I am doing collaborations with other artists. But whether you are actually an NFT expert and you've actually dealt with NFTs, whether it be music NFTs or art NFTs, or whether you're just interested and you're just getting started, collaborations is the name of the game in this space. So I'm always open for collaborations. I'm always open for suggestions. It's like you can hit me up in my DMs to discuss this. And just if there's anything that I can do to help make your journey into Web 3.0 easier, less stressful, less fearful, because fear is the mind killer. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie by Frank Herbert. Frank Herbert was an author who wrote the book Dune that also became a movie. But the book, the series, in it, he said, fear is the mind killer. And you cannot let fear stop you from achieving your goals. You cannot let uncertainty. You've got to be willing to take a chance. You've got to be willing to reach out and say, okay, I may not be sure of where I'm going, but I know that if I take a step forward, I will find an answer and another, and I will find my way. And then there are people like us that are here to help make your road easier, help you miss some of the pitfalls, help you be able to streamline some processes so that you don't have to fall through some of the cracks that we fell through along the way. So collaborations are really important. I know that I am really grateful. I know that Miss Coffee will go ahead and give our final expressions of gratitude to our founders, but I'm really grateful to BK Han and to Sean McCully in particular, and of course Mike, but let alone so many other people that I can't even give shout outs to, but because it would just go on and on and on, because in community, you have a lot of people that you're grateful for. But this has been an incredible year for me. And what's coming up next is really, really exciting. One of the things that I left out was the fact that last year I was composing and producing all my music on my iPhone. is like this handy dandy little iPhone right here. And before then, it was an iPhone 6, an iPhone 6. This is an iPhone XR. And all the incredible music that's touched so many lives was created on this music. But like everything is like you learn to crawl, then you learn to walk, and you learn to run. And I've upgraded everything in my studio. And now I've got in front of me right here, you can't see it. It's like, but there's a full 88 key, fully weighted keyboard. And I have some other important pieces of equipment and all kinds of great software to be able to expand what I want to do with my music. I've pushed myself as far as I possibly can at this particular point. And so 2023 is evolving and taking it to the next level. So I'm excited about that. This is just a year of transition, a year of growth. Me and Coffee are going to tear it up. It's like, and on that, I'm going to say, Miss Coffee, can you come on back up here? It's like, and let's go ahead and just move this thing on. Here, let me there on the screen.
Well, that was exciting, Ruler and Peace. I got maybe I'll stay.
There it is. You know, girlfriend.
Yes, excellent. Fear is the killer of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But we are excited about our NFT Malam community. And absolutely, I do want to thank our founders of NFT Malam. BK Han of Metaverse Generation, Mike Chua of Fanfare Global, and of course, our beloved Sean the Mountain Gaijin of Gaijin of Gaijin Soul Food. We appreciate everything that you've done for us, your support, and your continued belief in us that every day is getting better for us. Anything else to add? This NFT Malam year in review is short and sweet. And we're going to hit it hard next week with our multiple speakers. We're excited to have them next week. We're having more than one speaker. So we will be expanding our time frame a little bit. And then I think in a few weeks, we have daylight savings time. So we're
going back. We're going to be 1 hour closer to Singapore.
We're going to be back in our regularly 12-hour schedule because this 13-hour difference disrupted my whole sleep pattern. Disrupted my whole life. I haven't been the same since. So tell me.
Well, what I was to say is because, you know, you're talking about everything getting better and stuff like that. And so, you know, what I was thinking is I think we can give more than just a 30-second smidgen is like of everything is always working out for us because we want to put that energy and that vibe out there into the universe as like anyone who might be listening. So why don't you share a little love, Miss Coffee, once you finish saying what you want to say, and then we'll just go ahead and close it out. But give them a little bit of longer take.
I did play it last night on a certain podcast, but sure, absolutely. So once again, we are thanking our founders of NFT Malam. We are thanking all of our amazing speakers that we had for the past 28 weeks. We had
some good ones.
I'm going to say we had over 55 speakers. I think over 55 speakers from around the world who melted our hearts. Also, shout out to our co-host / mom / singer-songwriter, Vessi Mink. She's always with us, even if she's not with us. She's always with us. She is our perpetual co-host. So even if she's not here, she's still our co-host, Vessi Mink. We love you, Vesselina. We love you. Absolutely. And just our people, Tegu Osternick, Yasser Mix Maya, who is in Paris right now, showing his collection of Arabic NFTs. We want to shout out to NFT Potential Malam in Indonesia, Bananao, right? Preparing for our visit to Indonesia, to Jakarta. Who else do we want to shout out? Who are our people?
I don't know. Well, we have lots of people. It's like we have
We want to
singers.
shout out
Well,
our singers,
I
our
could say Juan.
designers,
Exactly.
our Australia crew, MGEN Labs. MGEN
Absolutely.
Labs, thank you everyone for your support, MGEN Labs, for all of
Absolutely.
your support, for providing speakers for us, for providing Uncle Bim Bim with his rah-rah, for his emotional support,
Absolutely.
in his fierce friendship from down under. Who else? We've had just such an amazing group of people. One of my favorite people, Uncle Jeff. We love you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Pam C. Living, incredible person. She has the tech down. She has the blockchain down. And she is about to get all of our health wrapped up with our fasting, she's gonna get our health together. Did you download the ebook? You didn't download the ebook. Did you download the ebook?
No, I didn't download the No, I didn't see the ebook.
It's time. It's in your community. It's in your
chat. I know it's in my chat. Exactly.
We're going there directly after this. So people, we want to thank you so much. Thank you to our founders, our speakers, our artists, our platforms, the businesses, all of our listeners from around the world, from South America, all the way to Australia, India, Dubai, especially Dubai. I'm coming to Dubai, around the world. Thank you so much. And we are leaving you out on our favorite note. Everything is always working out for you. This is our mantra, even when we want to stab each other with a teaspoon. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaste.
Namaste. Is that you or me is who's starting
it? It's me.
I thought
it's
so.
You?
It's not me.
I believe it's me.
Yeah. Whoever's listening, I hope that these vibes can just remind you that even when you think things are down, everything is always working out for you. Always. It's like you are so much more than your current circumstances. And we get all focused and wrapped up in our circumstances and do not realize that life is so much greater. The earth is still rotating on its axis. We are still vertical and there's still possibility. Everything is always working out for you. Everything's working out for me. Everything's working out for us. And you always thought it was worse, and you managed to survive. You're still here today, right? Right, Miss Coffee? You've been there, right? You've been there, right? You've been there when things have been hard, and you thought, like, I can't take it no more. But
today,
solution came.
Today,
right?
This very morning. Yeah.
Oh, this morning, exactly. All right.
Child in arms, yes.
Gotcha. All right. So everything is always working out for us. And so this is Ruler in Peace. That's Miss Coffee over there. It's like, and we just want you to know everything's always working out. Bye-bye.